Here we are. Happy Friday night, everyone. We're so happy to have you with us. And how is everyone this beautiful fall evening? Like, are y'all enjoying the sweater weather?
I want my summer back.
Oh, well, you'll get a decent fall if you come to visit South Carolina because I think we have maybe more warm days than cool days. What do you think, Judy? Yep. And Jessica's there in North Carolina. She's not too far. How is the weather there today, Jess?
Absolutely beautiful. I mean, I can still wear sandals, so I'm happy.
Right? I mean, there's nothing like living in the South. Past that Mason Dixon line, y'all, I'm just telling you, it's got benefits. Yes, yes, yes. Well, all right, ladies. So tonight, this is going to be some fun girl talk. And we are going to talk about the sneakiest skincare mistakes that women make. Even most dedicated skincare lovers. Have you ever been in a situation where you have like this hodgepodge of products under your sink that you just knew were going to work because the commercial was like, oh, more radiant skin in just 4 weeks or 2 weeks and immediate, all these promises. And they may be very good products, but you're just not seeing the results that you want. Has that ever happened to anybody? Just girl talk, truthfulness, raise your hand. It has happened to me before as well. And so today we are going to talk about some major things that can help people and common mistakes that people make. So tonight we are going to educate. All right. And the first thing we are going to talk about, Jessica, what would you say is your pet peeve that people make mistakes with?
Absolutely. So my pet peeve is when people say they do not need sunscreen. Sometimes they be like, "Oh well, I'm home. I don't need sunscreen," or "I'm only out for a little bit." So think about it this way: you get a phone, right? And the first thing you do with your phone, one of the first things you do is you get a screen protector and you get a case to protect your phone. Just like you protect your phone, you want to protect your face. Okay. So here's just a couple of reasons why it's so important to make sure that you do not skip the sunscreen. One, up to 80% of UV rays penetrate through clouds and windows. So you may be sitting inside, it may be cloudy outside, but those sun rays are still coming through. Okay. So you definitely want to make sure you use the SPF. Number two, there are two different types of ultraviolet light that affect your skin from the sun. So UVA, which is aging rays, that's going to penetrate and break down your collagen, causing wrinkles, sag, and all of the bad things, right? And then UVB rays, that causes burning. Okay. So both these rays are damaging to your skin. You want to have a sunscreen that's going to help to protect against both UVA and UVB. That is why a broad spectrum is so important. And here's the number one thing, guys, that I didn't even pay attention to before. Not only do we know that sun is the number one cause of premature aging, but your DNA actually gets damaged from the sun. And I didn't even know that. The radiation from the sun can cause mutations in your skin cells, and over time can lead to skin cancer. So we don't want to hear nobody saying they're skipping their sunscreen. Put it in the chat. I am not skipping my sunscreen. Okay. So that's my number one pet peeve. I'm off my soapbox.
Oh my goodness, that is so good. Now, can we like let's talk the real talk. The real talk, Jess. What can sometimes people of our complexion, I'll say, of our persuasion, what is a myth that they use when it comes to sunscreen?
I'm so glad you mentioned that. A lot of times people's myth is
Mhm.
that because we are women of color, we do not need sunscreen. And that is not true. Okay. So everybody needs to protect their skin. Um, there's no such thing as a healthy tan. Okay. Um, when we get ourselves exposed to the sun and we have a glow from it or a tan from it, that's your skin's way of saying I'm hurt. So no matter what shade you are, you need sunscreen.
Exactly. So we won't go with the full phrase, but y'all have heard it when people say blank don't crack. Okay. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And, your skin will thank you now if you treat it well with sunscreen because we do get those age spots. after a while, being out in that sun and not protecting the skin. So, question for the consultants. Okay, a little bit of trivia. How many products with sunscreen does Mary Kay have? Do 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 do. I told you I was gonna sing from now on. Okay, let me stop. How many? How many? How many? How many? How many?
I'm saying 4.
Oh, now Judy said 4. Judy's my wonderful guest from Prosper. Everyone say, hey, Judy.
Hey, Judy. Hello.
So let's think about it. We've got the Time Wise Daytime Defender with SPF 30. We've got the Time Wise Repair, that's the Mac Daddy built moisturizer with SPF 30. We have the Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30. And now we got that SPF 50, you guys. I am in love with it. Did I get all of them? There are 4?
Yep.
4. Yeah, so the SPF 50, I'm just telling y'all, I put it on my face after I put on my moisturizer, and it just gives my face this glow. I don't even know how to explain it. It's wonderful. And South Carolina is hot. We got a lot of sun. So it's great for us. Okay. All right. So let's see. What is the next
Raven?
Yes, you.
I want something to say. You know, the cream that I have that I use, you know, the cleanser and the cream that I put on my face,
Yes.
I can't really use that in the summertime because I have hot flashes at times and I sweat when I go out and I cannot use it that much.
Okay,
That's why I still have so much because I can't use it.
Oh, well, I'm glad you mentioned that. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Especially with what you and Joe do in the sun, you need to make sure that you're putting on that SPF. So even if you don't put on all the other layers, make sure you're doing your moisturizer, the thin one, and make sure you're putting on that sunscreen. The SPF 50 is very, very light and it just absorbs into your skin. So you won't, it won't, sweat off. It won't get chalky or anything like that. But it is so important that you do that. And you may want to just use a little bit of the finishing spray to keep everything in place. You don't have to use it when you wear makeup. You can just use it to refresh yourself. Has anyone here ever done that? Yes.
Well, Raven, the only thing that I use on my face now at times is I do my cleanser to clean my face, and then the other cream. I use my makeup sometimes. Yeah, because I don't have anything else.
So those 2 things are really good, but just let's make sure, I'm going to get with you after this to make sure that your moisturizer has that SPF in it. But if it doesn't, to make sure you get the SPF that you need for when you all are working out in the sun.
And I got a package I got to pick up from you too.
That's fine. That's fine. It's there with your name.
I'm going to get it, but it's just taking me a little time, but I'm going to get it.
You're fine. You are absolutely fine. Let's hear it for Judy, everybody. I love that because that's a question that a lot of people have, because sometimes they're like, well, what about, I sweat a lot. I'm going through, or it's really hot outside. I sweat. So let's just make sure that you're layering your products properly and you just use whatever you need, but make sure that SPF and moisturizer are.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay. So let's talk a little something about another pet peeve. Nicole, what's one of your pet peeves?
Okay, y'all. I'm about to call us out, myself included. I'm about to do it. One of the biggest skincare mistakes I think all of us have made at some point in our life, whether we want to admit it or not, sleeping in our makeup. Now, let's be honest, y'all. Who here has ever gone to bed, even just one time, with their makeup on? Come on. It's girl time. Let's be real. Come on. We're guilty of it. We are guilty. Judy, I see you, girl. We are all guilty of it, okay? It's just a fact. And it's always that night when you are so tired, you can barely keep your eyes open, you can barely brush your teeth, right? You think it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'll do it in the morning, it's fine. But let me tell you something. Your skin knows and your skin notices and it will show. So here's the thing. When we sleep, our skin is actually doing its best repair work. It's like our built-in overnight spa treatment. It does all this work overnight. But if we leave any makeup on, whether it's on the face, on our eyes, whatever, it blocks our pores, it traps oil and bacteria, and it keeps our skin from breathing and renewing. And what happens? Our skin looks dull. We break out. And even signs of aging start sneaking in. And none of us want that. We're trying to slow that process down. And I mentioned the nasty little lash mites and things that, especially with the eye makeup, Google that at your own discretion, but we don't want it. None of us want it. So what's the good news? Taking off our makeup does not have to be a whole production. It does not have to take a long time at all. Literal seconds. I'm not even exaggerating. My secret weapons, and many of my fellow consultants can attest to, is this power duo, as I like to call it. Micellar water and let me try it again. Oil-free eye makeup remover, or as we like to call it, OFR for short. As you can see, it's a tongue twister. But seriously, it really does work. This eye makeup remover melts off everything off of your eyes, even waterproof mascara, eyeliner, eyeshadow, all of it. Takes it all off in seconds and does not irritate or burn or anything. It's silicone based, so it's super, super gentle. And the micellar water just cleanses your face super quick. All you need is a cotton pad, just like this one right here, just like that, or a cotton ball, whatever you happen to have on hand, and clean off your face. Even that's all you have time for. Even that is all you can barely muster up the energy for. Just do that, okay? Because in under 2 minutes, your skin feels fresh, it feels clean, and you're ready to knock out and go to sleep. So here's my little challenge for everybody for this week, okay? A little challenge. We're gonna promise each other, okay? I'm talking to myself too. No more sleeping in our makeup. Even if you're half asleep, grab your cotton pad, grab that micellar water, and your OFR if you're having eye makeup on. Your skin will thank you in the morning. So remember, friends don't let friends sleep in makeup. So consider this a friendly reminder. Please don't sleep in your makeup. Please. That's all.
I sure wish y'all were with me last night because I was traveling all day and when I got to my hotel room, I was so exhausted. True confessions. True confessions here. Yo, I didn't wash my face last night. And when I woke up in the morning, I looked like a raccoon. There was stuff all over my eyes. I had crust, y'all. And Eric turned around. He said, "Oh, Lord, go wash your face, girl." He said, "But you pretty." And I know he was lying. But no, but Nicole, you hit it dead on the head. So the micellar water, like she said, oil-free eye makeup remover, and really, you guys, like our cleanser is so amazing. It don't take long to wash your face. I was literally just tired and lazy because I did get up. I got back up and I was like, I need to wash my face. I just looked at myself. Then Jessica, I went back to bed. So we've all done it, but I'm washing my face tonight. Becky's gonna make sure of it, right, Becky?
I want to say something.
Yes.
Well, now I normally use warm water and wash my face.
Mhm.
That doesn't help, does it?
Well,
At
actually,
least I do. At least I do get the makeup off.
well, you know what? As long as your water is not too hot,
No, it'd be just barely warm.
that's totally
I
fine.
wash my face whenever I think about it.
That's totally fine. It has been said that if you use cold water, it helps those pores to stay tight and revives the skin. I like lukewarm water for me, Bob. Okay. So just make sure we're washing it. Y'all, I promise I'm gonna wash my face now.
Okay.
This morning was too dramatic. Very traumatic. All right. So I'm gonna talk to you guys now about one of my pet peeves, if that's okay. and that is over exfoliation or not enough exfoliation, right? So first of all, who here needs just to know what exfoliation is? Raise your hand. We girlfriends. I mean, it's a word that, you know. All right, so we're not really familiar with exfoliation. It's basically a way of deep cleaning and deep removing dead skin from the surface, because when we have dead skin, that can cause dullness. Like, y'all know when your skin is glossing, right? Y'all know when your skin is glossing, and you know when it looks like a little dry, dull, kind of grayish looking sometimes. And when I get, no, seriously, when I get that look, I'm like, oh my goodness, I forgot to do my exfoliation this week. So we exfoliate Wednesdays and we exfoliate weekends. Everyone say it with me, Wednesdays and weekends, right? And usually that exfoliation comes right after our cleansing step. And if you use our microdermabrasion, our Revealing Radiance facial peel, our charcoal mask is a way of deeper exfoliation as well. Those are great ways to get the dead skin off of your face. Now, we also do have a booster that you can use twice a week at night, which is our PHA plus AHA booster, polyhydroxy alpha hydroxy resurfacers. Okay, and that is, ooh. Now, here's the deal. Okay, those things remove a whole layer of dead skin from the surface. The facial peel goes deeper and it breaks apart the cells, the dead cells underneath the surface to make sure that your baby skin comes out. And I'm telling y'all, use it the next day. I mean, you use it and the next day, your skin is going to be like, whoa. Nicole said that part right there. Rebecca said, look at me, look at me, look at me. Right. It works. It really does. So you want to make sure that you're doing that at least 2 times a week. You always skip a day, but make sure you're getting that exfoliation, because all you can do all the cleansing, you can do all the moisturizing that you want to. You can put on your SPF, but all you're going to be exfoliating, all you're going to be moisturizing and protecting is dead, dull skin. So we need to do that once or twice a week and always skip a day. You can do it up to 3 times, but no more. So that's another pet peeve, because I have this customer and I love my customers. Let me tell you, I love my customers. But she was ordering a microdermabrasion set every month. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm glad I got come back, repeat customers. I was like, but girl, why are you ordering a microdermabrasion set again? Is it for someone? She was like, no, I use it every day, right? I was like, girl, no, don't, please don't use it every day. So I want you to picture, does anyone here that have a favorite tea mug or a favorite coffee mug? Okay, what would happen if you just washed it? Maybe it has your name on it. Maybe it has something personalized on it. What would happen if you washed it like 10 times a day? Or you washed it with like really abrasive stuff? What would happen to it?
Whatever's on it will rub off.
Yeah, it's going to be ruined. That protective barrier, would be ruined. So you're only supposed to do things a certain amount of times. Or an even better example is an apple. Okay, you have that apple, shiny, beautiful, polished apple. But what happens if you scrub it with the Brillo brush? No, it takes off that, right? So our skin does have a protective barrier, and it does build up dead skin over time. We have the epidermis on top, the dermis on the bottom, the skin on the top is constantly dying. The skin underneath is trying to renew itself and come out. So yes, we do need a level of deeper exfoliation, but too much exfoliation can actually damage the barrier of your skin. And we don't want to do that, y'all. We don't want to take off the skin we really need. So too little exfoliation can make your skin look dull and tired and just and too much exfoliation, you're going to get burning skin, breakouts, all the things, irritated skin. We don't want that. And you're going to damage that level of the skin. So what's the sweet spot? What's the 2 W's, y'all? Stay with me. Wednesday and weekend. There we go. And you already heard about our wonderful products that take care of that. So if you're curious about which one is for you, talk to your consultant. We can help you find the best one. All right, Becky Austin with the good hair and the girl, you look so cute tonight. So tell us, what's your pet peeve? What's the
Oh
big
my goodness. Today, I want to talk about something that might be overlooked: using the wrong skincare products. Now, we often get tempted by trends, by pretty packages, by influence recommendations, but what works for someone else might not actually work for us. It might actually hurt our skin. So let's break this down. Irritation and allergic reactions, using what doesn't suit your skin type, that can do more harm than good. It can cause breakouts or worsen your acne. You can waste your time and your money. You might end up buying products to fix the damage that started that could have been avoided if you made the right choices in the first place. So, know your skin type, keep it simple, and don't be blinded by following those trends. So, as I said, listen to your skin type and not the hype. As Mary Kay consultants, we are taught skincare from different types of issues. We always let you try it before you buy it. We actually encourage you to try it before you buy it. So book your own personal facial and find a product that works for you so you can use the right skincare product.
Oh my goodness. I love it, love it, love it, Becky. I love it, love it. So, let's talk about those skin types. So, we have what kind of skin? We have people who have
Combination oily.
combination oily. What else, girls?
Dry skin.
Dry skin. What else we got?
Sensitive.
Sensitive. Yo, you on mute, boo. She said sensitive. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mhm. Or just normal skin, where they're not any of those.
You got normal skin, right? And so this is why it is so important to have a skincare consultant, because I remember before I came into Mary Kay, I was just looking for that glow that Mary Kay always gave me when I had been using it. And I would just look at the commercial, like Becky said, and I would just buy anything. And it didn't work. And sometimes I would even get breakout, especially right here on my forehead, big whopper right here on my nose as an adult. But because you have to have the right skincare regimen, aren't y'all glad that you have an actual consultant that sits down with you? Y'all, we have an app that scans your face. It's called the Skin Analyzer app. This is high-tech stuff that if you went to a spa, they pay you a couple $100 just for one of these examinations or analyses. And we do it for you for free. It tells you everything, it extends every little nook and cranny on your face. And we can recommend products specifically for you based off of that app. So yes, ladies, yes, I want to send that to you. You download it to your phone, you scan your face, and ooh, it's fabulous. It's fabulous. All right, we have one more pet peeve that Jessica's going to talk to us about. And this is a biggie.
So this is huge, okay? And for me, I mean, I know the answer now, but prior to Mary Kay, I didn't think it was a big deal, okay? So think about, you have a sponge when you're doing your dishes, right? And imagine that you put some oil on that sponge before you put the soap on there to do your dishes. Is that soap going to penetrate that sponge? Probably not. And you're not going to have no clean dishes either. So you want to think of your face like the sponge. When we use our products in the wrong order, you're not going to get the best benefit of your products, okay? So sometimes people just throw stuff on and they're just like, well, I can say that I did it. But here's the thing, okay? If you don't put your products in the correct order, you're not going to get the good stuff that your skin needs. And it's going to be, or it could be blocked completely, okay? So sometimes, people will be like, oh, well, it doesn't matter if I put on my moisturizer or my sunscreen first or this first or that first, okay? But you want to start with the lightest water-based products first and end with the richest oil-based products last, okay? So that's why you use a cleanser. The cleanser is going to remove the dirt and oil and prepare your skin for the next part, like a clean canvas, okay? Toner is going to rebalance your skin's pH balance and prep your skin to absorb products, okay? So your serums, they're concentrated ingredients. They're going to they need direct access to your skin. So you don't want to put those on after you put on a moisturizer. You always want to do your serums first. Same with your eye cream. It's targeted. It should go on your under eye area before heavier creams. Your moisturizer, okay, that's going to lock everything in and it's going to hydrate the surface. So think you don't want to put your moisturizer on before you put your serum on because then you're locking in everything, right? So this is why application is so important. And then the thing that you always want to use last in the morning is your sunscreen. Okay. It can you always want to put it on last because you don't want it to be diluted or blocked by the other products. What's the point of using sunscreen if you're not going to use it right? Right. So you always want to make sure that you're putting on your products correctly. You think about like building a sandwich. If your sandwich is made wrong, you ain't gonna want it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm picky. So if it's not the right way, I don't want my sandwich at all. So definitely get with your consultant because she can help you with this order of application sheet that Raven has up. We have access to all of these tools that Mary Kay gives us, and we can help you to make sure that you're getting the best of your product and to make sure that you're using it correctly and you're getting the benefits. If you're using it incorrectly, you're not going to get the benefits. And then lastly, guys, this is kind of blurred together, making sure that we take care of the back of our hands and our neck, okay? So I don't know about y'all, but I've seen some people, their face looks so beautiful. And then you look 2 inches or 2 centimeters down and they look a hot mess because their neck is just like tore up from the floor up. Like it don't look like their neck and their face match, okay? It is just as important to take care of the skin on your neck and your hands as it is your face. They all age, they all need protection, they all need some care and some loving, okay? And so the products that you use for your face, you definitely want to make sure you use for your neck. And you can also use those for the back of the hand. They make the back of the hand look beautiful, okay? You will not look aged. It will help. So you definitely want to make sure that you are using your skincare in the correct order and also taking care of your hands, okay? Hold on. Yes, ma'am.
You're good. You're good. Keep going.
Okay. I'm sorry. So yeah, so you just want to make sure that you are taking care of the whole package. And that's what we as Mary Kay consultants do. We make sure we're taking care of the whole package, not just one. Like to Rebecca's point, a lot of these fads out here are geared towards people who are just like chasing after everything. They only focus on one thing. So you can go get that little fad done and then you look a hot mess. You might look good in one place, but then you're gonna look a hot mess everywhere else. So our job as Mary Kay consultants is to definitely make sure that we are taking care of you, and we're taking care of you as a whole.
Oh my goodness. So has this not been amazing, you guys? Like, have y'all heard some tips that you really like this evening? Because we brought it to you. We brought it to you. And we have one little bonus, but just to review what we spoke about tonight, the 5 common mistakes as a little review that people normally make when it comes to their skincare. As we spoke about, number 1 is not using sunscreen. You guys, all skin tones, everyone needs sunscreen. If you are, for some reason, allergic to sunscreen, then speak to your dermatologist about what you can use. But everyone needs to protect their skin from the sun. It is very serious. Number 2 is not removing your makeup before. Sorry, I get a little emotional when it comes to this one. Before bed. Number 3 is overexfoliation. Number 4 is using the wrong products for your skin type. So let's find out your skin type and let your consultant prescribe the right one for you. And then number 5 is using the products in the incorrect order and not applying them to our neck, our décolleté, and our hands. Okay. So as a little bonus, very, very quickly, we're not going to keep you long, but we're going to talk about 5 mistakes that women make by not starting their very own Mary Kay business. Okay. And so we're just going to kick it off to each other. I'm going to go first with the mistake of waiting until the perfect time. Has anyone here just ever heard that or even used that excuse themselves? It's just it's not the right time. It's not the perfect time. I'll wait till the right time. We all have used that some form or fashion in our life when it came to making a decision. But as we know with anything, there is no perfect time. There's just now. Waiting until life slows down is like waiting for a unicorn to knock on your door. I don't know about y'all, but life keeps coming and nothing is going to change. It's just going to keep getting busy. We're always going to be busy. We're women. Okay. And so start where you are is our recommendation. Start with what you have and just watch those seeds sprout from the effort that you put forth. All right. What about you, Nikki C? What do you think?
Well, another common mistake is thinking, I'm not a salesperson. You're looking at her. Because that was the very thing Becky and Raven can both attest to that, because that is the very words I used directly. Well, let me tell you, Mary Kay isn't about selling product. Ultimately, it's about serving. You're helping women to feel confident in their own skin, from inside and out. You know, used to think that I had to have the right personality to be a salesperson, you know, had to be smooth with my words, how to speak, what to say, how to say it. No, that's not really it. Turns out, how about check this out? You just need to care more than you compare. That's deep, right? You have to care about, obviously you care about the products that you're sharing, but you also care about the person that you're talking to or that you're sharing with, you know? And it's just going to come off naturally. And it's just, and it won't sound salesy because we all know that salesy pitch and we don't like it. So in Mary Kay, we don't do the salesy pitch. It's just not our thing. So if you're anything like me and you have said that before and you thought that, think again.
That part right there, because she literally told us, right, Becky? I'm not a salesperson, and somebody tell me who's one salesperson in our unit right now. Nicole. Okay, so Becky, y'all, Becky, what about you?
Oh my goodness. This was definitely me believing that I don't know enough. That's like saying you can't drive because you don't know all of the streets. Come on, y'all. You learn as you go. You learn as you go. Besides, you'll have mentors, you'll have trainers. Me and Raven will just pop up out of your box and be like, hey, we're here to help. Not to mention that we learn as we go. And if we knew everything, what would the requirements be? If we had to know everything, none of us would be here right now because we still don't know everything. We are learning as we go. So, if that's something that you think, I don't know enough, I can't do this, I don't know enough, none of us know everything. But everybody giving you a little bit here, a little bit there, you'll learn and it'll work for you.
Yes, I love that, Becky. It's like on the job training, right? You don't show up at a job knowing everything. You got to go, baby. Yes, I love it. I love it. Okay, so mine is a big one, a biggie for me. Chico, I'm so serious right now. You need to sit down. Sit down. Go home. The whole world hears you being punished. So yeah, get the embarrassed look off your face and go sit down. Go. Okay. Sorry, guys. I hate to do that to him, but okay. So anyway, fearing what others may think. This is real, y'all. Any people pleasers out there? Anybody there who just, you want everyone to like you, want everyone to think well of you, and that's a good thing because the Bible talks about having a good name in front of people. But there can come a time where you cross the line of wanting a good reputation and becoming a people pleaser and caring too much about what people think, if they will judge you. Okay, I got two things to say on that note. The first thing is other people's opinions You can't take those to the bank and cash them. Okay, honey? You just can't. I'd rather be a woman on a mission than a woman with regrets and thinking, well, what if I did? What if I could? What if, I should have at least tried this. And another thing I just want to share that I've learned over the years is sometimes people will throw shade, sometimes people will say things, but the majority of the time, I had to tell it to myself, ain't nobody think about you. Ain't nobody think, come on, for real. How narcissistic can we be to think that the whole world trying to judge us and their own issues? They worried about their own circumstances. So put aside the opinions and work for the opinion of one. You know what I mean? And if you know what you're doing and you know why you're doing it, and you know that there's going to be people helping you along the way, you have a positive group to do it with, girl, go ahead, do you. As my bestie Brenda says, go ahead, you do you, boo. Do you, boo. All right, Jessica, what you got, hun?
So for me, it's underestimating what's possible. And I was the biggest one. I will say that to this day. Um, to me, I mean, I grew up in Mary Kay where my mother was a Mary Kay consultant for many years when I was a kid. But for me, I was like, it's just selling skincare. It's just selling makeup. It's just. A lot of us will start the Mary Kay business for a lot of different reasons. Some of us start for discount on our personal products. Some of us start because we want to make the 50% income. Um, Many of us start for a variety of reasons. Maybe it's financial peace, you know, more of time or personal growth. But the biggest mistake that we can make is just thinking very small. We weren't created to think small. We were created to do things to bring honor and glory to God and to think so big, so big. So when you are in a Mary Kay world, there's just so many options that are open to you. No, none of us are like shooting to be millionaires, do crazy stuff. We're all shooting for the same thing, which is to take care of our families. But when you do it from a place of trying to be your best, you'll be so surprised at what can come from your Mary Kay starter kit. I was the hugest naysayer when I started Mary Kay. And I would have never thought to this day that I would, one, still be in Mary Kay. And two, been able to accomplish so many things in Mary Kay. So it's taught me that there's no discounting. You go ahead, you get started and you go. There's a beautiful, beautiful saying that was provided to me. It says the harvest is waiting, but only if you're willing to plant the seed. So if you're willing to do the little work, the little bit of work that's there is so much available to you. So I felt like that was directly right at me.
Listen, this is for all of us. This is so for all of us, guys. And just for those of you who are watching, we've come to the end, but we do want to share with you that this is the best time. If you know, y'all, right? Tell them this is the best time ever to join our company, especially if you love our products and you want something extra for yourself. You want to grow personally. You want a positive girl tribe, and maybe you just want to try something new. Do something to challenge yourself. Just have some fun. You can do it from the comfort of your own home. You can get out in the community. You could do both, however you want to do it. The only thing that is necessary is just a willingness to learn. And for just $35, y'all, just for $35, you can start your own Mary Kay business. And there's a lot that comes with that. You get a beautifully designed website that Mary Kay maintains for you. You get credit card processing. Okay, you'll be able to process credit cards and debit cards if people choose to purchase that way. You get all the tools that we spoke about, that skin analyzer app, a virtual makeover app. You get a welcome brochure, catalog, a couple of samples, and like Becky said just a while ago, you get all of us. We pop out of that box that you get for $35, and we'll teach you everything that we know. And that's what happens when you do not charge your phone. That is like, wow. Wow. And I'm here on my cell phone and I don't see myself. Can y'all see me? Okay. So anyway, you get all of that. And then if you choose to, within 2 weeks, you can upgrade your starter kit if you want to. And I highly recommend it because it's a beautiful black bag. $90 will get you an upgrade with over $400 worth of retail size products, samples, 10 catalogs, sales tickets. And yeah, one by one, we pop out of that bag and we teach everything that we know. So if this is something that you've even remotely considered, don't make one of the 5 mistakes. Now listen, if you're not interested and you don't even care about, anything at all about being a part of our cool community, I have to question you as a person. I'm just kidding. No, it's not for everybody. But we would love to make sure that everyone is great on their skincare and not making any of those 5 mistakes when it comes to their skincare. So your consultant will follow up with you promptly, and she wants to know the answer to 5 questions. Number 1, did you have fun? Nikki C, will you give them the answer, please? We're gonna cheat and give you all
That's
the
an automatic yes. Automatic yes.
yes. Please say yes. Please say yes. Question number 2, out of all of the 5 mistakes this evening that we spoke about, which ones are you determined to not make anymore? And what are some products that you might need to get for yourself? Okay. Question number 3 is for your follow-up session, because your consultant will follow up with you to make sure any products that you purchase work well for your skin. Would you want to do that just one-on-one, or would you like to book an appointment with some friends, whether virtually or in person? You can earn some free products. If it's free, it's for me. Right, ladies? Question number 4. I want you to think of 3 to 5 friends who you really feel might need some pampering. Because what your consultant is going to do is she's going to reach out to them. She is going to gift them with her time, some samples, and a virtual or in person experience of their own, and a $10 gift card to use at that experience. So, who in your circle, 3 to 5 friends, or you may even think of some more, may need some extra pampering right now? Write their names down, send them, text them to your consultant, and they're gonna love you. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, she thought of me. That is so sweet. That is so awesome. All right. And finally, after hearing about all of the wonderful things we shared about working in Mary Kay, avoiding those 5 mistakes, what would be your interest level in becoming a consultant? A is like, oh, absolutely, $35 just to be a consultant, hang out with you guys. And I'm telling y'all, it's about to get real. B is like, no, but I might have some questions. I'm not going to commit to anything, but I will listen. I'm open to hearing more. And C is like, look, girl, look, I will wash my face. I will do all the things you told me to do, but I really have no interest whatsoever in becoming a Mary Kay consultant. I'm just going to be a happy consultant, and I'd rather eat dirt. Okay, are you an A, B, or C? And we love you all. Don't we, y'all? Don't we, y'all? Everybody. Okay, well, make sure you send those answers to your consultant. For being here tonight, you are all entered in to win our October guest giveaway. Whoop whoop. Yes, $50 in free Mary Kay product. So be sure to tune in November because we'll announce the winner. All right. Well, that's it for me, y'all. I hope everyone has a fabulous evening. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful time, wonderful evening.
Good night.
Good night. Does anyone
Good
know
night.
if we are still streaming? I know we're recording.
We're still streaming.
Is someone able to stop the stream? Because I don't know how to do that from my cell phone. Let me see.
Um,
Can I do that?
it says who's the host? You, right?
Yes, I'm gonna make you the host now. So you can stop the streaming.